Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Happy Scallop Adventures. A little under the weather today, so I'm not real sure how much we're going to get done. But it is time to begin working on the trailer. I've got the bunks and the new bunks bought, and today we're going to be cutting off brackets, and as we get into it, ones that don't need to be cut off, hopefully I'll be able to just use the, yeah, they're all looking pretty bad, but we'll see. And yesterday I picked me up a, what's Luke say, good as used workbench for in here in this carport. Still got to put it on blocks, but that will be for $25 off of Marketplace. That'll be a great workbench for in here. So, and then I've got some siding, if we get to it this afternoon, that we're going to put behind it to keep the weather off of it. Got 3 pieces of corrugated roofing to screw on back there. But it's been too long since I've done anything working on the boat related, because it has just been so hot, and today it's only supposed to get up to about 90 degrees. So I'll have a couple fans in here today and see if I can't get some work done on this trailer, at least get it tore apart and ready for the rebuild. Yep. Wonderful, one of the wonderful neighbors going by. All right, let me get set up. I'll be right back. I swear, every time you put one of these extension cords away, you believe that you put it away nice and neat, but that doesn't ever seem to be the case. It's always a mess, at least coming out of my shed, out of my trailer it is. Even that one down there looks all nice and rolled up, but as soon as I touch it, it just does not seem like it'll stay that way. So let's see if we can get it untied so I can get to do some work this morning. If anybody knows an easy way to store these so that they do not continually get all wrapped up on themselves, if they fall off of a storage rack or something like that, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Ugh, more and more and more. And more and more and more. Maybe we're about to the end of it. Or maybe not. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, let's get it plugged up. Alright, well, we got it plugged up. Now let's make sure it actually works. Yay! Thank you.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that, so I need to go get you one.
Well, we're going to start the day with 2 fans and see how that works out. But I'm going to be down there working, so hopefully be able to get some air moving, or with some air moving, actually get something done today. Be right back. Alright, they're all set up. Just got to grab a battery for this. Let's see. There we go. I do believe I own the world's smallest Ryobi battery charger. It's not the fastest, but it works. All right, let me grab a bucket for those and a hammer, and then I'll end up, they're not too bad of shape. Be right back. It took me long enough to get this carport cleaned out. I definitely don't want to find more parts and pieces in it. Probably 60 pounds, 80 pounds of old steel and scrap. So I use the stuff called Liquid IV. I love the stuff. I love the flavors. They're not sponsored. I wish they were. It's delicious. I'll have to go through and pick up all the, use the magnet and get the nuts off of these that drop. All right, this is much easier than the last time I worked on this, when I figured out that the impact gun and socket was not going to help. All right, so that was the easy ones. Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to get to all the rest of them. I guess the first thing to do, or the next thing to do, would be to get under here and see which ones might come off with a wrench. Now I'm seeing them and they're just all rusty and nasty. It's funny how well this trailer was galvanized, because there's not hardly a speck of rust on it anywhere. And this thing is, as far as we can tell, from 1994. And then the bolts, even if they're from the same time frame, which I doubt, are almost rusted through, some of them. So different quality, different manufacturers, I guess. Let's see what I got to do to get these off. Get my parts, my tools. All right. What I was avoiding was getting under here, but I guess see more steel parts. And I ran the magnet through here half a dozen times. That would have definitely felt bad. We're rolling over on a steel hook. screw-in hook. Exactly what I was hoping to do today. That's so good. Also, don't forget that I have my buy me a coffee set up and my Amazon links. It will be, as many of those will be in the description of the boat parts and stuff that I'm using for the repairs and the remodel. And to buy me a coffee, I'm calling buy me an anchor. Oh, and my Patreon. I almost forgot when we were out picking up hit a couple of yard sales and picked up the new workbench, or the new to me. We happened across this really neat little yard sale. The yard sale wasn't very special, but the backyard was special. I'll pop in a little video, a couple minutes of all the goings on in the backyard. It was pretty cool. I'll put that in here.
These amazing ducks. Oh my gosh.
Everybody say hi!
Everybody say hi! Oh my Lord. There's a ducky in here. Hi. Hi you. Okay, so we're going to just look around her yard real quick. So I know she's got to get back to her garage sale. Look at these pines. Oh my gosh. What's his name? Or her name?
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. Check this out. Which one is which? Which one is which?
Oh, male,
Okay,
female.
that's
And then,
Hansel and Gretel.
and then if you look right
Hello.
here, they're kind of hidden, but she's laying her little eggs.
Oh, you see the eggs.
And she's gonna have babies. There's actually 6 or 7 in there so far.
Oh, so they.
Giant, and he will succeed the size of a house cat.
Wow.
He is just.
He's so cute. I like it. But maybe not for breakfast. Maybe dinner. And how old is Hank?
Alright, so we're going to give the trailer a break for a bit. Rolled over on something and poked my back, so I had to take a few minutes and get it cleaned out and put some antiseptic on it. So for now, we are going to work on putting some panels across the back. The new to me, actually the back of the carport, and cover up the back of the workbench. Try to keep it dry and keep everything from getting ruined in the rains. Here, I need to break off the glue on the place. Might be the one I was using for the. All right. So I got my wonderful assistant to help me. I wonder what I would do with my other glove. Oh, it's over. What the heck did I do with it? Excuse my language. No, this isn't too bad. Actually, it's already hard. We don't have anything to hold in place, you know. Oh, that's not going anywhere. That's awesome.
Are we going straight across or are we going down? Okay.
All right, so give me those screws back. Or just lay them on the table until we get it held in position, and then there's a screw.
Like up to the rib, right?
Yeah, it's going to be. I think that's good. All right, don't let it go.
Is that right?
I'm not sure yet. Okay, let go of the bottom.
Let go of
Let go of the bottom for now. Okay, now go hold the. Actually, come out here and hold on to this. But yes, that's correct, right there. This one, we'll just slide it up under there far enough to. I'm not going to cut it off or anything.
What do you want it to do? Just hit the bottom?
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it to come all the way to the ground.
Okay.
Just somewhere,
Okay.
even however it works out. Even if it's an inch above that, it'll just help keep it from rusting off in the future. You know.
Yeah.
So. Ow. Nice soft spot. All right, so here I come. Wow. Big and slow.
Tell me, like it said that was right or just higher, right?
Well, it depends on what'll. Yeah, go up one more.
More?
Hold on. All righty.
Great job.
Yep, see? Yep.
One out of 10.
All right, so we are going to end the video here. It is too hot, and we are going to go inside and cool off. I will finish this at a later date. Thank you for taking this time to watch. And like I said, say hi.
Hi.
If you like the content, I keep wanting to say comment, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And take a look in the description of the video this week, and there'll be some more links for you to check out. Again, thank you very much for taking the time to spend this time with me.